Hello everyone, my name is Ben. So Blizzcon 2016 has given us a lot of announcements such as Sombra and Arcade Mode. Links in the description to all those things if you missed them. However, Blizzcon has also given us some great insights on what to expect moving forward. There were multiple dev panels all centered around Overwatch, and in this video we're going to talk about two insights that we learned from those dev panels. So to start off, with Junkenstein's Revenge and everyone's love for that mode, does this indicate a shift to potentially having some sort of story mode within the game? Here's Jeff, one of the lead hero designers on Overwatch, talking about the potential change.
I mean, you guys hopefully played through Junkenstein's Revenge recently. We put up on the Halloween event. That was sort of a little bit of a test to see if you guys really were interested in some PVE content with the PvP setup we normally have. We're definitely open to it. I mean, a lot of us worked on World of Warcraft and previous games. We're PVE geeks ourselves, and we love to do some sort of PVE content, especially with more story and world building involved. It's just, I don't know, we got to fit it in somewhere.
As you can see from the developers talking about this, it's something that they want to do. It's just with the community wanting new heroes, maps, skins, modes, and endless supply of other things, having a story mode is a pretty big commitment, and it doesn't sound like a huge priority currently. However, it does sound like new PvE modes will continue to be built since most of the Overwatch community liked Junkenstein's Revenge, and those things are much easier to do than a full ingrained story mode. So if Overwatch keeps growing as a game, then subsequently so will the internal Overwatch team, and thus is why eventually we'll probably end up getting a story mode if the community keeps asking for PvE modes such as Junkenstein's Revenge. Even the lead writer on Overwatch seemed pretty excited about it, kind of in a joking way though, since as a writer you always want to create more stories.
I would love to do some more PvE content. I think that sounds great.
So the next and final thing I want to talk about today is another Q&A question that was answered at BlizzCon, asking if 1v1 and 3v3 modes would have their own competitive mode. If you don't know, they just introduced a whole set of new modes, two of which being 1v1 and 3v3. So anyways, here is Jeff Kaplan talking about this potential change.
I think that's an awesome question. As soon as it's funny because we put the arcade in as kind of a way to go and blow off steam. And when we first started testing the different modes in there, it was very fun and unique and kind of lighthearted. But sort of the end of our test iteration cycle, it's sort of become a very competitive thing for us now. So we kind of want to see what happens when you guys get your hands on the arcade and what direction you want those modes to go in. I think with Mystery Duel and 3v3 elimination, there's probably some rule tweaks we're going to need to do. Kind of got to get a feel of how the community approaches the modes, how you guys play them. But over time, if there's a real strong desire from the community to make those modes competitive, we'd love to do it.
So yeah, this change probably won't happen, it sounds like, unfortunately, until the community really begs for it, until this mode gets a lot of attention. But it sounds like they've just built this arcade mode to get people off their back about having a bunch of game modes in the first place. It'll be interesting to see the popularity of these things, and if they are super popular, you'll probably start seeing them in competitive. But it's really based on the community as a whole getting around this idea of 1v1 and 3v3 being competitive, which honestly probably won't happen. So there you guys have it, two potential changes that might be coming. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, tons more of these type of videos coming your way soon. Thanks.